Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Zidane Hamid, I'm 9 years old, and today was the first T20 yesterday it happened between Pakistan and South Africa. So even though Pakistan are the number one T20 side on earth, even though they lost this match, that doesn't finish their ranking. But if we see that how South Africa won this match was very close. It was a close match, and Pakistan, since being the number one T20 side, they won't let go of a match which was so close. So, and this happened in PPC Newlands, and that was a very leading advantage for the South Africans. And the second thing is that the South Africans, they were actually having the momentum of winning the Test series, winning the ODI series, that confidence and overconfidence too, and then the home crowd and the home ground too. That's another leading edge. But that's what happened. If we see what happened in the first T20I, it was a very good match. And of course, it was a really thrilling match, and it was really good. It was a record. That is the highest total ever made in Newlands in T20I. So what we see has happened that South Africa started very good with Zidane Hamid and Reeza Hendricks hitting a very good partnership of 21 runs. That was when a really good catch by Malik was followed, and that was the end of Plot. And then after that, what happened was Faf du Plessis walked in and hit 78 runs, which is very good for considering what happened over there. But then Usman Shinwari came again from the hero from the fourth ODI, took 3 wickets and singled it out to 6 wickets in 192 runs. Faf du Plessis making 78 runs, and then after that we have Reeza Hendricks with 71 runs. That was a very good partnership. 129 run partnership. That's the most in T20 yards. That is for South Africans in Newlands. Highest second wicket partnership. That is this is the first one breaking the record of Dallas and Colin Ingram, which was just approximately the same 118 runs. So what happened was 192 for 6, breaking the record of 188 for 9 which England scored against Zimbabwe. This is the most highest at that time. Now the highest is 192 for 6 for South Africa. So Pakistan got a very good start with Fakhar Zaman hitting it for 4 in the first ball, and then after that followed by a very weak wicket and just that's out, and that's when the trouble began for Pakistan. So when the first wicket went, everybody was thinking that Pakistan has pretty much lost the plot, and then they just sputter and something like that. But then Hussain Tallat, we see Hussain Tallat, he's not been playing very good. I mean, in the PSL, that was the only thing that got him in the national team. Had he not played so good over there, I mean, he would have not been selected. So that was where he hit 40 runs. That was very good. And then Babar Azam too with his 36 run partnership. That was at least a 98 run partnership, which was very good for them. And then when Hussain Tallat's wicket went, that was where the trouble began. I mean, the catches, they were the problem. The problem for Pakistan were catches. They were such excellent fielding in the South Africans that they could take catches easily. It looked like they were supernatural something, taking so many catches. Maybe it was because of the pitch, or the Pakistani players struggled with the short pitch balls. So if you see, the pitch was very good for batting. Here's something. When we see Faf du Plessis hitting 78 runs, that was really good for them. And then when Hussain Tallat went away for 40, Babar Azam got this all on his hand. And then he scored really good 36 runs, finished the game very close. They came very close, and then they lost the second wicket. Then Malik walks in. That's where 3 wickets are gone, and Malik walks in and scores really crucial 49. That is what Pakistan needed. And they were very close actually. Imad Wasim getting out, then Fahim Ashraf getting out, then Hassan Ali even getting out. And then they were 152 for 7. But then Malik came in. And when it was 39 of 16, 36 of 19, 39 of 19 remaining, he put it to 70 of 6 balls. Now that is Malik. Still, Pakistan could win despite the very lost over OD with Malik getting out at 49. At least he could have scored his 50. And then Shadab Khan, he comes in, and there are 14 runs remaining of 3 balls. 1-4. That's cracked down the ground. And that is when 10 runs are remaining of 2 balls. This is where it happens. Then they actually Shadab was pretty much under pressure because the way he played at the last two balls, I pretty much was thinking that he was under pressure and he couldn't handle the pressure because they were chasing. And that's what happened when South Africa won a really close match. They got away with it with 6 runs. But you see, that is how much the number one T20 side on earth can work. That is how. I mean, they wouldn't get away from this easily. They still tried and they ended up for 187 for 9 in 20 overs. How did you like that? 186 for 9. Yes, in 20 overs. Wow, what is that? So if you see what has happened, and at last, I just wanted to tell you that Gian Cloete missed his really good catch, and I remember it was a catch of the last one. He was running, and then that was such a good catch. He ran like at least a lot. He ran a lot. I mean, like he pretty much walked some meters. He walked at least 1 meter or something like that because that was such a long sprint. So we know what happened. So that was really good what happened over there. But I am just kidding. I mean, that was a very good diver. So that diver pretty much, yes, it made it. That could have been a really good catch and got Pakistan even all out, but that couldn't happen. And that was a very spectacular one. But if you see what happened in the end, Pakistan did a very good effort getting to 185. And then when it came, even though nobody got past the score of 49, they still got to 185, which is very interesting and very, surprising. So if you see what happened, South Africa with Faf du Plessis with 78 and Reeza Hendricks with 71. Then after that we have Usman Shinwari, of course, taking 3 for 38. And then we have, of course, Malik with 49, Usman with 40 and Babar Azam with 36. That is what happened in the end, with Pakistan 185 for 9, singling it out in 20 overs. And let's now, South Africa won the match by 6 runs and lead the series 1-0. It is very good for South Africans because, we have heard Muhammad Hafiz say in the T20 series against New Zealand, when you win the first match, you get the momentum against them. And that's where it is. South Africa get the momentum, then the confidence, and then the home ground advantage is there too. So in the second ODI, which will happen tomorrow, I'm pretty much thinking that it might be again going for South Africa, but Pakistan, they can't lose easily because they had this going very close after that partnership between Hussein Talab and Babar Azam. That was a really good partnership. That means it went really close, and that means that the next match might also be close unless Pakistan are willing to bat. And we know how Pakistan is good with the bat. And by the time I just thought, if you see that, I thought when they made 192 for 6, nothing was done with the ball. They just had to do everything with the bat. So if we see what have the South Africans done, even though with the loss of Gian Cloete, he's not one of those established T20 players because his best was 2 against Zimbabwe, and that was 2 runs only. So now he's best in like 11. Yes, his best is 11, and that means that even though that wicket didn't last, but then when Faf du Plessis comes in, he made that everything look like that the bowlers, the fast bowlers and the spinners are not performing. It looks like they weren't even bowling. They forgot their line, and they forgot their seam, and they forgot their swing. That's what it's looking like. And I was thinking this pitch didn't afford the swing because spinners were the hardest hit. Especially we have Imad Wasim, who was the hardest hit. He was really good. But only Shinwari did take 3 wickets, and by the way, they were 126 for 2 in 12 overs, and I thought they would go for 200 had Usman Shinwari not come and save the match for them and get that 3 for 39, or shaken and 192 for 6, because who knows that it might have got to 200, 210 or 220, I think, was the target when South Africa 126 in 12 overs, and 2 wickets too. Oh, 1 wicket. Yeah, 1 wicket. I'm telling you, 1 wicket. That means 9 wickets and the Hart are still there. And you are having 2 suck batsmen on the crease. And then Usman Shinwari comes in, picks up the wicket of Plessis. He picks up the wicket of Reeza Hendricks, who are 2 suck batsmen. And that's when South Africa went down for 192 for 6. And first of all, the fielding wasn't very good, and they were leaking a lot of runs. We've seen so many misfield, clumsy fielding over there, and we have had two or three really late run-out chances, and they could have been really crucial because there were 3 run-out chances, and those were very crucial. I think that would have made Pakistan to win the match, but that couldn't happen. Maybe the fielding wasn't so good, and they were losing runs. They were leaking so many runs, and that was where I think they lost the game in their hands. When Pakistan came back to bat, it was pretty clear it was gonna be very close. And when Faf hit the first 4 of the first ball, it was pretty much looking really close. But that wicket which Zidane Hendricks took, that pretty much put him back in momentum. Now momentum is what you need in T20 cricket, and that is which wins the match. Momentum wins T20 cricket matches. That is what is called momentum, and that is momentum which made South Africa win the match, take wickets. And when we see the fielding, it looks like they were supernatural or something, because they caught it so easily, and maybe the top edges were coming a lot. Because if you see in PPC Newlands, it was a very good pitch where you could get a lot of bounce, and the bounce was the most biggest factor. So maybe the bounce coming, and they were struggling with the short pitch ball because it was too high in the fast bowlers, and that's how the edges came, and then it was safely in the hands of the South Africans. That is what I think. So it is still a very close match, 6 runs remaining. And man of the match was given to Faf du Plessis with a very good 78 points. And I don't think so. It was such crucial for Pakistan that I don't think so. It was such crucial for Pakistan to lose this match, but because they might even gain it in the second match. Because as you know, they're the number 1 T20 side. So who knows what can happen at that time? Though they can go in the second match, get a comeback. But momentum is there. Momentum is the thing that can turn the game around. Pakistan got momentum. Then South Africa 2 games in the ODI series got momentum, and then they turned the game around and won the ODI series. So anything can happen in the T20 series. But momentum is all which is going to decide the fate of these 2 teams. Hope you enjoyed this episode. This is all for today. And if you want to see more videos, go to my website zidane.com, or even log my Facebook page and tell me to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll wait for your feedback. Hit the bell button to get notified for more videos. I'll wait for your feedback. Assalamu alaikum.